There's one move that beats every defender on the floor. Not because it's flashy, because it attacks the one thing every defender has to do and can't avoid doing. I know how that sounds. You're thinking no single move works on everybody. Fast defenders, big defenders, smart defenders. But stick with me, because this isn't a trick or a fancy crossover. It's a move that works because of how defense itself is built. It's called the hesitation, and once you understand why it works, you'll beat defenders who are quicker and stronger than you without getting any faster yourself. First, you have to understand what you're actually attacking. Every defender, no matter how good, lives in one fear: getting beaten off the dribble. So they're always reacting to your speed. When you go slow, they relax. When you go fast, they react and move to cut you off. Here's the key that almost nobody gets. A defender can't react and move at the same instant. There's a tiny moment between seeing you move and their body actually responding. That gap is small, a fraction of a second, but it's always there, in every defender alive. The hesitation move exists to find that gap and attack it. You're not trying to be faster than the defender. You're trying to catch them in the half second where they can't move at all. So here's the move itself, broken into the three things that make it work. Part 1. The speed change, not the speed. Most players think beating someone off the dribble is about raw quickness. It isn't. It's about change of speed. You come at the defender at a medium pace, then you slow down, almost stopping, like you're pulling up or thinking about it. That slowdown is the bait. The instant you slow, the defender relaxes. Their weight settles, their feet stop moving, and for that one moment, they are flat-footed and frozen. You just created the gap on purpose. Part 2. The hesitation itself. As you slow, you sell it with your body. A slight stand-up, a little bounce in your dribble, your eyes anything but the lane. You want the defender to believe for half a second that you've given up the drive. The dribble is the key. You take one slightly higher, slower dribble, the hesitation dribble that says, "I'm pausing." But your hand stays on top of the ball, ready to push it forward. You look paused, you are not paused, you're loaded. This is the part most players rush. They hesitate for a split second and explode before the defender ever relaxes, so there's nothing to beat. The pause has to last just long enough for the defender to buy it, sell the stop, then go. Now stay with me, because part 3 is what turns a fake into a finished bucket, and it's the part almost everyone skips. Part 3, the explosion through, not around. The instant you see the defender relax, weight settled, feet quiet, you push the ball out in front and drive past their shoulder, not around their body. Here's why the direction matters. If you try to go around a defender, you're running the long way and they can recover. If you attack their front shoulder, you get your body into their space before they can reset their feet. And now you're past them with them chasing from behind. A defender chasing your hip has already lost. Your first step out of the hesitation has to be your longest and lowest of the whole move. You spent the slowdown gathering. Now you uncoil into the gap. Long, low, and decisive. The hesitation creates the opening. The explosion takes it. And here's why this beats every defender, not just slow ones. A slow defender you beat with speed anyway. But a fast defender is actually more vulnerable to this move, not less. Why? Because fast defenders trust their quickness. They're more aggressive. They react harder to your speed, and that means they commit harder when you bait them. The better the athlete, the bigger they bite, and the bigger the gap you get. A smart, disciplined defender who refuses to react? You slow down and they stay home. So now you just have an open pull-up jumper because they gave you space to avoid getting beat. The move wins either way. They bite and you blow by, or they stay back and you rise up. That's what makes it the one move that beats everyone. It's not beating their body, it's beating the choice every defender is forced to make. So, to put it together, come at them medium, slow down, and sell the stop with a high hesitation dribble. Then, the moment their feet go quiet, explode low and long past their front shoulder. Drill it slow first, with no defender, until the rhythm, medium, stop, go, is automatic. Then add someone guarding you light, then live. The move is simple. The timing is everything. And timing only comes from reps. You don't need to be the fastest player on the court. You just need to make the fastest player on the court guess wrong. The real work starts right now.